You're listening to Folktales by Firelight, where the embers glow, the night listens, and the ancestors speak. Tonight's tale comes from the heart of East Africa, a Swahili folktale about wit, overcoming power, and how a small creature can outsmart even the fiercest beast. This is the story of the clever hare and the hungry lion. In the land where the baobab trees stretch to the clouds, and the red earth remembers every footprint, there lived a clever little hare. Hare was small, quick, and full of tricks. His fur shimmered golden brown in the sun, and his eyes sparkled with mischief and intelligence. The hare lived in a burrow beneath a tall tamarind tree. Each morning, he greeted the birds, listened to the wind rustling through dry grasses, and hopped about with joyful energy. Not far from the hare's burrow lived a mighty lion. He was fierce, he was proud, and most of all, he was always hungry. The animals of the forest feared the lion. When he roared, it echoed across the valley. When he walked, the ground seemed to tremble. One year, the rains came late. The rivers shrank. The trees dropped their leaves. The animals had to search far and wide for food. And the lion? He grew angrier every day. One morning, his voice thundered through the trees.
I am the king of this land. I am tired of chasing my meals. From now on, one of you will come to me each day as my food. If not, I will hunt you all.
The animals trembled in fear. They gathered in a hollow under the shade of a great fig tree. "What can we do?" whispered the monkey. "We cannot fight him," sighed the tortoise. "If we disobey, he will hunt us all," murmured the zebra. And so they agreed. Each day, one animal would go to the lion's cave. Each day, someone would be eaten. The days passed, and one by one, the animals kept their word. The warthog, the hyena, the young gazelle. Each said goodbye to their families. Each walked bravely into the lion's den. Hare watched all of this. He was quiet, but he was thinking. Then, one morning, a messenger bird came to him. "It is your turn, little hare." Hare did not run. He did not cry. He nodded and smiled a little.
"I will go,"
he said, but not without a plan. He woke before dawn. He washed in the river. He cooked a small breakfast. And then he sat, quietly, under his tamarind tree. He waited and waited. The sun rose higher in the sky. Then finally, he set off. Slowly, he hopped. He paused. He stretched. He sniffed the air. He plucked a flower. He took his time. When he finally reached the lion's cave, the sun was almost directly overhead. Lion stood at the entrance, his mane bristling with fury.
"You're late,"
He bellowed. Hare bowed low.
"O mighty king, I bring terrible news."
"Speak,"
Growled the lion.
"I tried to come early."
Said Hare, but another lion stopped me.
"He says he is the true king of the forest. He tried to eat me first."
The lion snarled.
"Another lion? Who dares?"
"He waits by the old well,
Said Hare.
just beyond the bend. He says you are weak, that your time has passed."
Lion roared so loudly that birds fled the canopy.
"Take me to him now."
Hare led the lion through the thickets, over the rocks, past the whispering grasses. Soon they came upon an old well. The water inside was dark, still, and deep.
"There,
Hare pointed.
he hides inside. He is watching you."
Lion crept forward. He looked down, and there, shimmering in the water, he saw a lion. The other lion stared back with fierce eyes. When Lion growled, the other lion growled too. When he bared his teeth, so did the other. Enraged, Lion roared and leapt into the well. The water rippled, then calmed. There was no sound but the wind. Hare stood at the edge, watching. He waited. Then he turned and slowly hopped away. Back in the forest, the animals waited nervously. They expected to hear a roar, but none came. Then, from the tall grass, the hare appeared. He was smiling. The animals gasped. "You're alive?" And the lion, whispered the antelope. Hare nodded.
Gone, defeated by his own reflection.
That evening, the forest echoed with joy. The animals danced. They sang. They praised the clever little hare. No longer did they live in fear. They rebuilt their homes. They shared their food. And they never forgot the day. A small hare saved them all with nothing but his mind. And that, dear listener, is the tale of the clever hare and the hungry lion. Let it remind you that true courage often speaks in a whisper, and that cleverness can defeat even the strongest roar. You've been listening to Folktales by Firelight, where stories echo with the spirit of ancestors, and firelight keeps the memory alive. Until next time, stay warm. If you enjoyed this story and would like to hear more, then please subscribe, like, comment, and share the fire. New tales await, right here at Folklores by Firelight.